Hola, bom dia mundo. Story's packing her goodies away for her trip outside. You put in there in your t-shirt? Is that where he goes now, yeah? The best way to carry him? In there. Uh-oh. Hey, you done it there, you done it. As you can see, Story has no shoes on again. She has refused all shoes and only wants wellies. Now Story, do you remember what happened yesterday when you went in to go out on your wellies? And you got really sweaty feet, didn't you?
Oh no, tree.
There's a tree, yes. Are you sure you want to wear wellies? We thought we'd take Story to the park this morning before it got too hot. We're on our way out now. We're trying to find the best technique to get her sandals on her instead of the wellies, but it's not working this morning. Should we go in the car? Are you copying the bell? Good girl. Is this your ding march? Yes? Here we go. Get the stones off your feet. You comfortably tucked in? Ready to go to the park?
Horsey.
You want a horsey?
No.
Isn't there not enough? What about Nim?
No.
No? What's that?
Tea.
Keys. It's for the car. Don't you have them?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
How are we going to get to the park? Let's go. We are at the beautiful Penacova. Wow, on our way down to the park. Story's already got a bit of a head start with Mummy. There were so many French cars and motorbikes driving on the road up to this place. I thought it was going to be busy. But once again we've arrived and it's nice and peacefully quiet. Just for us. What an amazing view that house must have. After living here almost 2 years now, I can still say that Penacova is one of the most beautiful areas in central Portugal. Hey Story, would you agree? You should be an expert because you grew up around here. Your whole life has been Portugal, hasn't it? Any comment? Good advice. I read one comment on YouTube the other day and the guy said, I really hope that you guys stay in Portugal so Story grows up to be a lovely Portuguese girl. And I thought that's really nice to have those kind of messages from locals and people that have lived here their whole lives. It really makes us feel welcome. And judging by how we felt so far, we do think that we are going to try and make a long-term future here. So Story might just do that. She might just be a Portuguese girl. You already know how to say hola and ciao, don't you? What else do you know? Ciao. Good girl. What else do you know how to say in Portuguese? Me?
Está?
Oh yeah, está. You say está a lot, don't you? Está. And you said... Yeah, there you go. You said está bem, didn't you? That's a common one. There's a rope swing over there, but it's got no chair on it. It looks like they had some big plans for this place. And it never quite worked out, isn't it?
It's really overgrown now.
Yeah. Wanna go down? Go on then. We're on a really slippery hill now, Story.
Yeah.
You don't seem to mind, but be careful with those wellies of yours. We're inside the fitness park today. So you've got your monkey bars for the adults, and you've got play park for the Story. You can take your wellies off on the sand. Yeah? Would that be more comfortable? What do you think? Look at this Indiana Jones. Hot? Is it hot?
Hot.
Whee! Wow. Whoa, this is the master slide. She's the biggest slide in the world, Story. Whee! Woohoo! She's like that. Was that fun? Be honest, were you scared?
No. I thought I might get stuck. It's quite clammy.
Yeah.
Hot.
Hot! Go!
Woohoo!
Well, the hat stayed on.
Daddy's turn to take you on the slide. Over the wibbly wobblies. Climb up the steps.
Go!
Woo! Oh! Daddy came off the end.
How's that feel, Story? Lone Ranger. You enjoying it? There's a good smile there. While Story does that, I'm going to attempt to shimmy up this pole. I haven't done that since school. I wonder if I could even do it now. I don't even know what technique you're supposed to use anymore, so I'll probably mess this up.
Seesaw. Whoa! Seesaw. Seesaw. Alright, it's officially got too warm to be outside now, so we're heading back home. Story's getting the Daddy Express back to the car. I've got some birthday preparations to do for Daddy over there. It's his birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to make a cake and prepare the food, so I'm not cooking all day tomorrow. Story can help me do mix. Whoa, this hill's really steep.
And then we go in the car, in the chair, and then we go home and do mix.
Story heard me say mix, and now she's mix. It's actually Story's nap time now, so hoping she will sleep on the way back. Look at this big girl sitting on Daddy's shoulders.
Yeah. I was just saying that when I used to hold Story like this, it used to hurt my neck, but now I think she's holding her own weight more.
Yeah. Whoa, is that funny? Oh, happy girl. Story in the trees.
Boom.
Mango! Story's already down for her nap. She's had her lunch actually as well, and she's now sleeping. Joe and I are in the kitchen and we are just doing some preparation for tomorrow. Joe's decided to help me. So Joe's actually making his birthday lunch of mango and pineapple salsa, and I'll put a birthday cake together as well later on today.
This is going to end up in the recipe book, so we're just going through the process now. There's some shallots in there and mango. Over here we've got some coriander with the stalks and everything, and then afterwards a nice pineapple goes in there too. So it is quite a fruity salsa, but the shallots and the coriander really do savoury it up, and it's quite delicious, isn't it?
It is. It has chilli in it as well, but Story's going to have some because it's going to be our lunch tomorrow, so it's going to be out and she's going to want to try it, so I'm not going to put too much chilli in.
Yeah.
I am going to put a little bit in, but not
as much as we usually do.
Yeah.
In goes the pineapple. And you can't blitz this for too long, otherwise it will turn into a smoothie. But if you give it just the right amount of pulsing, it makes a lovely salsa. And then you can dip your chips in it or whatever you've got to dip in there.
We actually haven't had this salsa since Thailand.
That's true.
This is a recipe that I started making there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we haven't had it since then, so I thought it'd be nice.
Yeah, salsa is made. So that's just setting up a little photograph of the book. It is so hot out there.
It is.
Crazy heat. It must be about 35, what do you think?
I had to put sunglasses on because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, too much white.
That's one more recipe to be ticked off the list.
Hey Eden, what are you looking at? Why are you sitting here like that? She's got her ears up too, so she's definitely waiting for something. What have you seen? Were you waiting for Story? What was she there for? Can you tell us, Eden? She's your best friend, isn't she? Where are you going? Oh, and what's his name? Zibidizlobzade. I think we'll find a better name for that. Come back again. Do you want to go outside? Very hot out there, Eden. I don't recommend staying out for long, okay? So the weather prediction we said the other day came true in the end. Super hot. I think it's meant to be even hotter tomorrow as well. Eden hasn't ventured far. But she's glad she had that haircut when she did. This is what I'm looking at right now. Normally Eden doesn't drink that much water at home, but I've been filling up her bowl about 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe a lot of it's being evaporated away. Hello, did you come for a cuddle? Oh, that's nice. I know Sash wants to do some baking and cooking later, so I'm just going to clean the kitchen up, get it ready for her. And then after that's done, maybe I'll get on with some vlog editing so Sash doesn't have to do it.
I am out in the kitchen, the lovely clean kitchen that Jay very kindly done for me so I could come out here and clean. So come out here and cook, sorry, on a clean top. It was very nice. So I'm just putting together Jay's burgers, which he requested for his birthday dinner. Tomorrow I'm making sweet potato and black bean burgers. How did Story's dinner go?
She did it. Ta-da!
She wanted, yeah, Story requested fruit for dinner, so she's had a kiwi and banana and blueberries and raspberries and some orange. So we've got the hot and steamy sweet potatoes in there that I'm about to mash up. And then in here I've already put together the black beans, some onion, some ground walnuts and some cooked quinoa. There's a few more spices and things that go into it, but I'm super hot out here. So I'm going to open the window and continue on with my cooking, and I think I'm going to make the cake later on tonight when Story's in bed, so you'll get to see that tomorrow. Opening the window doesn't really do anything. There's no breeze whatsoever. It is super still and quiet out here today.
Look at all that dust you're kicking up.
Oh, no.
Today we are going to show you what we have made. I just want to go to the shops first.
Oh, bye-bye.
And Daddy's home.
Luckily she hasn't worked out which one's the horn yet. We've had these samples sent and they are really nice.